Okay guys, so it is currently 10:30, so I'm kind of being quiet because I kind of need to get in bed. I have a bunch to do in the morning, and I have a bunch to get ready for, which you guys are going to be surprised. I kind of have to clean over there a little bit. So after such a long time of wanting a turtle, I might finally be able to have another turtle. The situation with this turtle is he is a very unique turtle, which is amazing. I love unique animals, and he's going to need a lot of monitoring, basically. I have to make sure that he's going to be okay in an enclosure, like in an environment where he's never been. So he is wild caught, but the only reason I'm keeping him is because I wanted a turtle, and my last turtle was also wild caught, but my turtle was this big when he was wild caught, or smaller. He was only a baby. And this turtle is currently right around 13 months old, my sister says, but we are keeping him, not that sister, my older sister, but we are keeping him due to the fact that her dog was playing with him, and he's a big dog. He was playing with him, and so basically, since I've been home since about 9:45-ish, actually like almost 10 o'clock, I've been working in the bathroom, cleaning out the tank, the little bitty tank. The tank is only 10 gallons, which is what my turtle first came in, this one. That's why it's decorated. Then I got this bucket of rocks with a couple big rocks. It's soaking in water because there's a bunch of nasty stuff on it. Dirt, not really nasty stuff. The tank also had stuff in it, but I'm not even going to worry about rinsing that out. I already took a paper towel, and that was also sitting in water. There's also marbles in here soaking because they were outside as well. So, really, this is where my turtle is going to go. He can't go in the big tank until he gets used to being in an enclosure. Until he gets used to being in an enclosure, and until we know that he'll be okay inside an enclosure and just with people. The good thing about my room is not very many people come in and out of it, so he shouldn't feel invaded. The only time he'll feel invaded is when I get him out, which won't be too often, but it won't be, like, he'll be able to get out. And which is a good thing for turtles. They can't always be cooped up in an area, especially a 10-gallon tank whenever they're used to freedom out in the wild. But he is going to need under, like, 24-hour attention for a while, which I can't give, but I can give him a lot of attention, which is okay. They don't need 24 hours, like I said, but they need as much attention as they can get. After being out in the wild and you're bringing them in, they need to be monitored, and you just have to make sure things are going okay with them. So, we'll see. I'm hoping that he's okay, and I'm hoping that he'll make it, because I know a lot of wild-caught turtles and just animals in general don't survive. But I've done it before. I've raised a turtle for 6 years. I'm raising another one. This is going on, I think, the 5th or 6th year of having her. So she's 6 or 7, and she's still doing good. She's happy to be in the tank. Okay, maybe not too happy because she wants out all the time. But she broke one of the pumps, which I need to see if it works. It's a big pump, so it can't go in that little bitty tank, unfortunately. But, you know, we just gotta work with what we have. I do need to get that pump out because she keeps running it over and stuff, but one pump is fine for her for a little bit until we get 2 in there. But I think when we put 2 in there again, I need a bigger tank, which means I need a bigger area because that sits on the edges already. But it's totally fine. You know, sometimes you just gotta give round the clock attention to a creature, just to make sure that they're okay and will make it. He's really cute, and I can't wait to show you guys him, but I want him to settle in first. So if it's not tomorrow that I show you him, which it probably won't be because it'll be 8 o'clock before I bring him home, I'll probably show you guys him Sunday afternoon when I get home at 6 o'clock, or I'll show you him I'll show you him Monday. Just gotta let him settle in. I'm not going as early tomorrow because I want to catch up on some sleep. Last night I was up until like 12:45. Bad idea, because now I need a bunch of sleep. I went roller skating tonight, so I'm exhausted, and it's 10:34, and I still need to figure out what works. I need to see if this pump is going to work, and if it's going to work, then I need to ask my sister if we could put that one in there, and if not, then I need to get filters for the little one and see if the little one's going to work, which is upstairs and outside. But sometimes you are going to catch a wild animal and they're just going to thrive inside. And outdoors they wouldn't have. And we may never know with this creature if he'll do good outside ever again. But he's still a baby, so so it's worth a try. And it's worth a try of raising him to be human, able to be touched, and do similar to what I did to my other turtle. Give him time on my bed, on my floor whenever I clean it, and there's nothing that he can hurt himself on and go under and hide. But he needs a name. I have a few names wrote down, but I need a name that rhymes with nutty and crabby. So if you guys have any, leave them in the comments because they will most definitely help me pick out a name for him. I think out of randomness, I thought of Crazy and Cranky due to the fact that thing in there, her name is Crabby, and the next thing that goes with Crabby is Cranky. I also had a turtle named Nutty, which is the one who just died last year. That's why I thought of Crazy. So I'm really thinking of Crazy or Cranky, but that's a weird name for a turtle. So we'll see. But I'm going to go. This video is actually kind of short, not too short, but leave me your guys' opinion in the comments. I need to get in my pajamas and get ready for bed and not freeze to death because this tank top is making me cold and it's also rubbing. But sometimes in the end you're just going to have to see where life takes stuff, and this is one that I'm just ready to wait and see what life brings. Been wanting a turtle for a while. I was actually looking at getting a store-bought turtle, but if I can raise a wild-caught turtle, I'm totally fine with that. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to go to sleep here shortly, but it's whatever. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully you guys will get to meet the turtle tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure. I do have pictures of him, but I want to wait and show you guys him. And even if I don't get him, I'll be upset. But then I'll know that I have a better chance of getting one later on and being more ready. It's not that I'm not ready to raise another turtle. It's that I literally almost started crying earlier because I felt I was just replacing my other turtle, which I'm not. Nutty will still always be my #1 favorite turtle, due to the fact of how long he was here with me, and he went through losing my mom with me, and he went 4 years of all that with me, almost 4 years of that, and he battled it just as much as I did, and I seen his ups and his downs, and he's seen my up and my downs. So if I can get this turtle and we can go further in life with it, then we'll just see. So am I looking on going 20 years with this turtle? No. Am I looking going 1 year? Hopefully. But, you know, we can only wait and see what life brings us. So, leave your guys' comments and questions and, yeah, your guys' opinions in the comments below, and I'll reply to you guys as soon as I get them. I have not been on my computer to check comments, so as soon as I am, I will check them. But it's time for me to get in bed, get my pajamas on, and go to sleep. So, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Good night. I hope you guys sleep well. Peace out.